You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
At the Sepang circuit in Malaysia, the atmosphere heated up again when Toprak Razgatlioglu took to the track for the second day of testing on Yamaha's V4 engine. After a first session that had already garnered much attention from the MotoGP paddock, the second day was a crucial opportunity to test the engine's durability and the performance of the new aero package being developed for the 2026 season. Toprak, known for his aggressive riding style and uncanny ability to tame wild bikes, once again played a key role in Yamaha's major project. In this test, the primary focus was not only on the power of the V4 engine, which represents Yamaha's new direction, but also on the engine's stability and durability in Sepang's extreme heat. Yamaha wanted to ensure the new engine could compete with the Ducati and Aprilia, which have dominated the straights and fast corners for the past 2 seasons. Furthermore, the latest aero package was also intensively tested. The new front wing and side fairing designs appear sleeker and more aerodynamic, which are claimed to increase straight-line speed without sacrificing stability under braking. According to internal Yamaha sources, the data from the first day was quite positive, but the second day was the real test of the engine's durability and consistent performance. Toprak himself seemed to be enjoying every lap. With his signature style of maximizing the bike's capabilities to the extreme, he was the perfect indicator of the new engine's strength. Some technicians even said that if Toprak could maintain the bike's stability until the end of the session, Yamaha would be more optimistic about facing the new era of MotoGP in 2026. Several Yamaha executives were also seen directly monitoring the test from the paddock. They realized that the V4 project was not just an engine update, but a revolutionary step that would determine Yamaha's future in MotoGP. With the combination of an increasingly powerful engine and Toprak's presence as the main test rider, many believed Yamaha was preparing a big surprise for next year. Here's the full news. The second day of closed testing for Yamaha once again captured the attention of the MotoGP world. After an impressive performance on the first day, Toprak Razgatlioglu returned to the track with a prototype Yamaha V4 engine, believed to be the manufacturer's main weapon for the 2026 season. This time, the test focused on engine durability and the performance of the new, significantly updated aerodynamic package. Since morning, the humid air typical of Sepang presented a challenge. However, Toprak looked enthusiastic. With his trademark aggressive and sharp style in every corner, the Turkish rider was able to maximize the bike's performance on every lap. He even managed to set a fairly competitive time, although this test wasn't focused on speed, but rather on engine durability and consistency over long distances. According to sources within Yamaha Racing, the latest generation V4 engine has undergone significant revisions to its cooling system and fuel efficiency. This was done to ensure the bike could maintain high performance without overheating, an issue that had been a concern in previous testing phases. Furthermore, the transmission system is claimed to be smoother and more responsive, providing an advantage when exiting sharp corners like those in sectors 2 and 3 at Sepang. Interestingly, Yamaha also introduced a new aero package with a much slimmer front fairing and side pod design. This design was developed based on wind tunnel simulations in Europe and Japan, with the aim of improving high-speed stability and braking efficiency at the end of straightaways. Observations in the paddock showed the bike appeared more stable entering fast corners, a sign that Yamaha was beginning to find the right development direction. Several Yamaha technicians were seen diligently recording data from each of Toprak's laps. In one long session, Toprak even ran a race simulation for a total of 22 laps without a break. This was part of an engine endurance test, to observe how the bike's performance degrades with increasing engine temperature and stress. Preliminary results show significant improvements in power stability and thermal efficiency compared to last month's test. Toprak himself, after the second test session, offered a few comments, although the test was closed. With a confident expression, he said, "This bike feels much more natural. Yamaha is starting to find a character that suits my riding style. This V4 engine is starting to feel like part of my body." There's still a lot of work ahead, but we're taking the right direction. This comment exemplifies the optimistic mood in the Yamaha garage. Even one senior Yamaha engineer, who declined to be named, stated that Toprak's data was invaluable because his riding style is unique and he can reveal the bike's limits in ways that other test riders can't. Meanwhile, the test was also observed by several representatives from rival teams, including Ducati and Aprilia engineers who happened to be conducting separate preparations at the same circuit. They appeared to be closely observing Yamaha's performance on the track, a sign that Yamaha's V4 project was starting to be taken seriously by its competitors. Meanwhile, Lynn Jarvis, Yamaha MotoGP managing director, was reportedly very satisfied with this development. In an internal interview, Jarvis stated, "Toprak is a key player in Yamaha's transition to the V4 engine era. We know it won't be an easy road, but the team's hard work is starting to pay off. 2026 will be a crucial year for Yamaha to return to the top." With the combination of promising technical updates and Toprak's incredible passion, many observers believe Yamaha is on the path to a revival. If all goes according to plan, 2026 could be a turning point in Yamaha's history, from a difficult period to a new era of glory. Testing will continue tomorrow before the data is sent to headquarters in Iwata, Japan, for in-depth analysis. All eyes are now on Yamaha and Toprak, a new duo that could change the course of modern MotoGP competition. The atmosphere in the paddock at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia became the center of attention in the MotoGP world today, October 10, 2025. It wasn't because of an official session or a team launch, but because one big name finally got back on a Yamaha prototype bike, Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider finally made his first test ride on Yamaha's latest V4 engine, a major project Yamaha is preparing for its debut in MotoGP in 2026. After only being a rumor in the paddock for so long, the moment has become a reality. And what's even more interesting is that this test was witnessed by Ducati course boss Gigi D'Allegna, who came to the Sepang track to observe for himself. Toprak and the difficult-to-tame machine. To many in the racing world, Toprak is a special rider. He is known not for his consistently superior bikes, but for his ability to tame stubborn and difficult-to-control bikes. In World SBK, Toprak has proven how he can lead a Yamaha R1, a bike that isn't always the fastest, to a world championship title thanks to his extreme riding style and exceptional control. Now, that style is on display again at Sepang. In a closed-door test, Toprak seemed to immediately adapt to Yamaha's V4 engine, a machine previously criticized by Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller for being wild in corners and lacking stability under hard braking. However, for Toprak, the engine actually seemed like a new toy that he quickly learned to use. According to sources in the paddock, Toprak was able to consistently set several fast laps without making any significant mistakes. Yamaha telemetry data showed significant improvements in braking and corner exit acceleration, two areas that had previously been the main weaknesses of Yamaha's V4 engine. Ducati boss observes. Gigi D'Allegna's presence at the test site raised many eyebrows. The renowned Ducati technical boss rarely attends rival team tests, unless he senses something big is afoot. And sure enough, after the session concluded, Gigi finally made a comment that caught the media's attention. Toprak is a rider with a unique style. He can make a seemingly difficult bike competitive. If Yamaha really succeeds in adapting the characteristics of their V4 engine to Toprak's riding style, then 2026 could be a very interesting year, and perhaps also dangerous for us, Gigi said, half-jokingly, but full of meaning. This comment immediately heated up the atmosphere in the paddock. Many are aware that Ducati is now the most dominant team on the grid, but they are also aware that technology isn't the only key to victory. The character of a rider like Toprak can be an unpredictable variable that can change the competitive landscape. A sign that Yamaha is on the right track? Today's test in Sepang is being touted as a crucial part of the final phase of development for the 2026 Yamaha V4 project. After Andrea Dovizioso and Jack Miller previously helped test the engine and aerodynamics, It's now Toprak's turn to be the real test, to see how easily the machine can be controlled by an aggressive rider. Yamaha engineers from Iwata are reportedly very satisfied with Toprak's feedback. One technician, who wished to remain anonymous, even said that Toprak adapted much faster than they had expected. He understands the characteristics of this machine with natural instinct. The way he brakes, the way he throttles in fast corners, it's as if this bike has been his for a long time, said one of the Yamaha crew members. Some Japanese media even reported that Toprak's lap times were very close to the simulation data of active MotoGP riders. If these rumors are true, then Yamaha appears to have found its way into the right direction, and could be preparing to launch a new threat to Ducati's dominance. Is this the beginning of Yamaha's revival? With the combination of Dovizioso's experience, Jack Miller's technical input, and Toprak's natural talent, the Yamaha V4 project now appears to be maturing. Especially if Yamaha can combine Fabio Quartararo's smooth style with Toprak's aggressiveness, the 2026 season could be a major turning point for the Iwata team. Ducati may still reign supreme on the track, but warning signs are already emerging. If Toprak really gels with this bike, said one MotoGP analyst, then Ducati will have to start being wary. Because a special rider on a fast-developing bike can be a nightmare for anyone. The test is scheduled for 2 days in Sepang.
You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane, jealous